Welcome to the Tell Me More Now channel. 7 tips to handle a difficult boss. Do you love your job, but not necessarily your boss? If you have a difficult boss, your first impulse may be to quit your job. Of course, the decision to quit your job because of your boss is your decision to make, but you shouldn't put your future or your finances in jeopardy because of someone else. For tips on how to handle difficult bosses, watch the video till its end. Subscribe to be notified of new videos on self-help, health, and wellness. 1. Explore reasons. The first thing to do is to find out why your boss is being difficult. Is there a personality conflict between you and your boss? Is he dealing with personal or health problems? Is your performance not up to the required level? Are either of you influenced by office politics? Does he see you as a threat to his current job? Is he by nature an introvert, or is it part of his management style? Is your boss short-tempered? Does he tend to fly off the handle at the slightest provocation? Does your difficult boss have his own difficult boss? 2. Communication. One of the best ways to go about dealing with a difficult boss involves having an open line of communication, as often as possible. You may be surprised how many conflicts and problems arise from miscommunication. What you may interpret as a mean, mad, or upset boss may actually just be the result of miscommunication. If you feel that you haven't been treated fairly, have a frank talk with your boss and explain why. 3. Don't let it affect your work. Avoid letting your boss's negative conduct affect your job, no matter how awful it is. You need to maintain excellent relations with other senior executives to be in the company's good books. 4. Stay away from gossip and office politics. Another one of the many ways that you go about handling a difficult boss involves keeping your opinions to yourself. As much as you want to, you will want to refrain from talking badly or gossiping about your boss. Unfortunately, many individuals, possibly just like you, do not realize who talks to who or how fast word can travel. If you and your supervisor already have a strained relationship, you will not want to make it worse with workplace gossip. 5. Extend an olive branch. You can also try and improve your workplace relationship with your boss by extending an olive branch. You may want to go out of your way to be polite and be supportive. For example, you may want to consider offering to work late or offer your assistance for a project that may have a tight deadline. Also, something as simple as saying hello or acknowledging your boss may be enough to improve his attitude or demeanor toward you. You need to remember that working in management can be difficult. That is what prompts many managers to have the demeanors that they have. Many feel as if they need to be professional and demanding, all at the same time. 6. Last resort. If you have tried all of the above mentioned approaches and are still having problems dealing with your difficult boss, you may want to consider going over your supervisor's head. In most cases, you will find that your supervisor has someone that he or she needs to report to. While this approach may be able to help you deal with a difficult boss, it is important that you use your best judgment before doing so. Sometimes the senior management may decide to support your boss, which would make the situation worse for you. 7. Quitting your job. If none of the above seem to work, you could think of quitting your job. However, as stated above, you may want to refrain from doing so. It is advised that you do not let another person, such as your boss, ruin your opportunity to have a good job or receive funds to pay your bills and support your family. Before you make the decision to hand in your resignation, it is advised that you seriously consider your decision to quit, as well as the consequences for doing so. If you have finally decided to resign, there are some things that you need to do first. And that is to quietly look around for another better job. And resign from your current job only after you have a better one in hand. Do your research well and ensure that you will not be inheriting another difficult boss in your new job. If you are sure that resigning from your job is the best decision, you will want to do so in a pleasant and appropriate manner, no matter how you feel about your supervisor. If required, you can always use the reason that you are leaving for better prospects, which is quite normal in the corporate world. This could ensure that you are able to get a good reference from your current employer, should you need it in future.